This week we are in the kitchen of the Pilsener Haus in Hoboken with Chef Thomas Fellish. Did I get it right?
That's correct.
That is correct, okay. He is straight from Austria, and we have a special dish that they are going to be doing here at the restaurant all month of October, right? For Oktoberfest here at Pilsener Haus. So just tell me a little bit about this dish. What are we making?
I'm gonna prepare an open face chicken Cordon Bleu with Prager Schinken, roasted asparagus, and Fontina cheese. The first thing what you need to do is you have a very nice, start out with a nice chicken breast, which is trimmed of all the fat and skin.
Okay.
And basically now, and this procedure is the same for scalopinis, for paillas, for chicken schnitzels, okay? This is what you have to do. You cut it open, a nice butterfly, like a surgeon.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And now you have a perfect cutlet here. Okay.
Ooh, all right.
In order to pound it out, the proper way of it doing is you have a plastic foil. You put it between two sheets of plastic foil. And that way, when you pound it, you don't make holes in it.
This
okay?
is like Thor's hammer right here. This is a serious meat tender.
But I don't use the one with the, I use the flat side.
The flat side, okay. We've got our chicken cutlets all pounded out here, and we have a couple of other things. What are we going to do to these now?
The next step is we're going to season the cutlets with salt and pepper.
Okay.
We're going to dip it in flour and in eggs. I put a little bit heavy cream in the egg, just a little bit. You can use milk too, just to make it a little bit lighter. That preparation of flour and eggs is what we call back in Austria Pariser Schnitzel. It could be used on veal, on pork, on chicken.
Anything,
you know,
anything that's floured and egg.
And what it will do, it is lighter than a Wiener Schnitzel since the breadcrumbs are missing.
Okay, yes,
or
just the flour.
the Milanese, like the Italians call it. We don't know who stole what from whom. Okay, but what it will do is the flour and eggs will seal in the moisture of the meat. You add some olive oil to the sautéing pan.
Okay.
You can add a little bit butter to it.
Anything that starts with olive oil and butter normally winds up well.
Okay. And the last one. Good. So now we're gonna saute it till it has a light golden color. Now the cutlets are perfectly golden sauteed. We're gonna transfer them to a baking sheet, sizzling bladder, whatever is available.
An oven-safe dish.
Right.
Oh, just like that, they smell amazing.
Right. The next thing is I have that beautiful Prager Schinken, what I talked earlier already about it.
I gotta take a look.
That's,
stuff is so
that's
good.
delicious.
Oh, it's absolutely delicious.
And it doesn't have to be perfectly flat. I like when there's a little bit of life in it.
A little texture
you know?
to it, yeah.
Absolutely. Good. We're gonna have our asparagus.
Okay, the asparagus go right on top with it too.
We're gonna put right here. A traditional Cordon Bleu is just a cutlet with ham and cheese.
Yeah, the ham and cheese.
So here you have the asparagus. We're gonna use high quality ham, and I really like Fontina cheese. This is ready to go in the oven now, or salamander or broiler.
Or a broiler. And just until the cheese melts, you said?
That's correct.
Okay.
If you have a salamander or broiler, if you get the cheese to the point where it caramelizes a little
bubbly,
bit, changes, it really changes the flavor of the cheese.
Obviously, because it's Oktoberfest, we have to have a beer. What beer would you suggest goes best with this dish?
The best beer for this dish, in my opinion, would be a Blanche de Bruxelles, a Belgian Weissbier.
Yeah.
It has some citrus flavor in it.
Ooh.
It's very light. It's sparkling. You know, it is almost like a beer spritzer, so to speak.
Beer spritzer, if you will. Conveniently, we have a few of those here, so we're going to grab these. Chef, cheers to you. Thank you very
for
much
coming here.
for having
Appreciate
us. And we're going to dig into this because you and I worked hard and it's hot in this kitchen. So here we go. I'm going to give
Enjoy.
those to you.
Thank you.
And
I'm going to have
we
a
got
sip
here.
first.
He's going to have his beer first. I got to dig into the food because this just smells too good. A little bit of everything. Excellent, Chef.
Thank you
Very
so
good.
much.
Thank you very much. That is it for this week in the Cucina. I will see you guys next week.